how to perform multi-time frame analysis. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to do multi-time frame analysis, how to perform multiple time frame analysis with price action. But if you're coming around this channel for the first time, do me one favor, destroy that subscribe button right now and don't forget to turn on the notifications so you can be getting my other upcoming videos. Okay, now give me a thumbs up to show your support to this channel. Okay, without further ado, let's quickly go straight into what we have. Now, the first thing I always tell you is going from the higher time frame to the lower time frame. But to do multi-time frame analysis, you need to understand the kind of trader you are. Very important. That is one place a lot of people are getting it wrong. You need to know the kind of trader you are. If you are a swing trader, your time frame, the time frame you're going to be executing your trade will be different from a scalper's executional time frame. That is the point where a lot misses it. Now, if you're a day trader, your execution time frame is different from a time frame where a scalper would also take trade entries. Okay, I'm going to show you that in a bit. But first, you need to also put in mind that you are supposed to be starting from the monthly time frame. Whether you're a day trader, whether you're a swing trader or a scalper, you would start from the monthly time frame. What did I say? Start from the monthly time frame. It doesn't cost you nothing. No stress in it. Just pure price action. We start from the monthly time frame. Then your executional time frame would depend on the kind of trader you are. I believe that is very clear. Now, the first thing is on the monthly time frame, we are on gold right now. We are on XAUUSD, and on the monthly time frame, we know that this guy has been bullish for the longest time. All right. Now we go to the weekly time frame. Now on the weekly, we can also still see that this market, even anybody looking at this market, if you're a newbie, this first time you're coming to this market, you're seeing that this market is what bullish. So it is a no-brainer. We've gotten the first time frame bullish, second time frame bullish. Now the third time frame is the daily time frame. Now on the daily time frame, we are also looking at this market. The market is overall bullish. Okay, but there are key levels where we need to put in consideration. We have to consider some certain key levels, and I will start drawing them out. So the first key level I can just look at the chart and see is what is happening here right now on gold. What is happening right now on gold. You know, when I'm teaching, I like using the current price so that you guys can follow up with what's happening and also verify if I actually know what I'm doing. Okay, you understand? You need to also know if your mentor knows what he's doing. Now look at exactly what is happening here. Gold just made a higher high right here, made a higher low over here, this point, then tried to make this and started building up. As you can see, it started building up, and this is it. This is what gold did, right? Now we are on the daily time frame. We now know exactly where the direction of this market is. Everybody knows. We can all see that the market is bullish overall. Both on the monthly and the weekly, everything is bullish. Okay. Now that we have a bullish sentiment in the market, a bullish direction, what do? We start looking for bullish opportunities to go long, right? Now that we've already gotten all of this, we need a structure to trade. This is it. Walking phase, resting phase, walking phase, resting phase, walking phase, resting phase. Now, we don't trade the resting phase. We only trade the walking phase, which is here. We trade the walking phase. This is the walking phase. You see, price is pulling back into this walking phase. Now the price is pulling back into this walking phase. We would look for what? A bullish opportunity. This is at the places we will look for opportunity. All right, we look for opportunity here to go with, to go long. That is what we saw here. If you can take a good look at this, see how the market made this, made that, made this, made that, recognizing this level and blew up, came back. Now we want to look at this level to see if we can look for something to buy. We want to buy this market. I believe that everybody watching this video will understand this one. I just believe that you're going to understand me, right? Now, at this point, you want to look for buy, but on the daily time frame, like this, on the daily time frame, you would not see this buy. There's no precise places to buy. Now, do you just place a buy here? Just place a buy limit here because price is bouncing here? No, you don't place a buy just because of this sign. Because the market can decide to come here and make a double bottom or even come to this point before shooting up again. Price might do something like this to this point and shoot up. Second scenario, price can decide to come all the way down, testing this level here, come back here, this level here, then come back here before deciding to go up. You understand? So it is just the way it is. So what you want to do is this push here is a downtrend on its own. Once you see that the price has tapped in here, you want to look for a structure to trade. So let's start with the 4 hours time frame. If you can see a structure, can you see any structure here? There is clearly no structure. The market just dropped straight. Okay. Now, if you go to the 1 hour, can you see a structure? We can actually see a little bit of a structure, but this is not a tradable structure. So you go down to the 15 minutes time frame. I believe that this is the very simplest way to, understand. Everybody should understand my video because I take my time to break down these things. And if you're not a subscriber, you're going to be missing out on a lot of teachings here. Okay, look at how I am calculating. I am teaching you step by step how to do this thing, how to trade, how to actually trade. You get it? I'm teaching you how to actually trade. So what you just need to do is subscribe. That is like doing yourself a favor because I'm going to take you from beginner to pro level, beginner to a professional level. Okay? So do well to hit that subscribe button as we are talking. It's not going to cost you a dime. You're not going to cost you any amount of dollar. Okay? It's not going to cost you nothing. All you just need to do is smash the subscribe button. And you're enjoying this video, just drop me a like to encourage me. Okay? Just that's a kind of encouragement. Just encourage me by dropping me a like. That's all I ask for. Okay? Now, this you can see how the price is moving. Now it is clearer. You see that from that monthly time frame, from that weekly time frame, from that monthly to weekly to daily, now to 4 hours, we couldn't see a clear swing of the lower highs. Okay, even on the 1 hour, we couldn't see that swing, but we saw this swing on the 15 minutes time frame. Everybody should understand how this works. Now, this is it. You can see how the price is making lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Then price made higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Then you can see how price is making. So even if I bring out this thing like this, everybody should know that this has changed. So even somebody that coming to the market for the first time should just will be able to know. It is very simple to do this, right? Now that you've been able to figure out this thing here, what do you want to do? You want to look for the buys. Remember, this is the support level that we drew. Okay, this support level that we drew on the weekly on the daily time frame. Now we are looking at the structure. We've seen that this market has made lower low, lower high. Remember what I told you. We can only trade. We are only trading the working phase. This resting phase is not what we are looking at. Okay, that would be a counter trend. Now we're only trading this phase. See this phase here. This is the phase we are trading. Everybody should trade this phase. Okay. Now, so Remember what I told you, you only trade the walking phase when the price is working. Now it made a lower low, right? Made a lower high here. Now made a higher high, right? You will wait for that pullback. Okay. Now it made this level, as you can see, there was a gap here. It now made what? A higher high. Want to rush, you will want and wait for it to break back and retest. You understand? Now, at this point that it's retested, this is where you want to look for your time frame to execute. Now, if you try to put your trend line here, it's gonna be too tight. If you try to put trend line here, it's gonna be too tight, right? It's gonna be too tight. I want to enter this market at a on time. I want to enter this market at the best price. So what I will do, let's start again. Let's go back again. Let's go to 5 minutes. On the 5 minute, does it have a good trend line? Yes, I can see that it has a good trend line, but it can still be better if we go to a smaller time frame. So we'll go to the 1 minute time frame. Now, on the 1 minute time frame, there are beautiful things that you can take away from this trade. Beautiful things, right? Beautiful things. Number one, you can see clearly that this is a double bottom. A double bottom. What does a double bottom tells you? Don't worry, I'll make another video showing you chart patterns. I'll show you how to understand and trade chart patterns. Okay. So I have a video of chart patterns coming. So just make sure you are part of the oracles. Subscribe, because I'm going to turn you into an oracle in the market. You're just going to be enjoying what is happening. When the market is just doing fluctuating, you will just look at the market. You just know where the market is going. No stress. You just know that, okay, it's time to trade. Okay, it's not time to trade. You wait. All right. So once the market, there are little things to take away from here. Number one, there are confluences that make this trade an A plus setup. There are confluences that make this thing a powerful setup. Number one, we are following the trend. Are you with me? Number two is the fact that we are seated at a support level. Support level. That is another confluence. And number three, we have a double bottom, a chart pattern, which is what a reversal, also a reversal pattern. All right. Now, if we go back to, like, let's say the 15 minute time frame and use our Fibonacci, we already have like three confluences right here. Okay. If we use our Fibonacci and place it here, we can also see that we are also tapping this level, 50% and 61% level. So that's about four confluences that tells us that this market is buying. Then the number five confluence, which is your entry trigger, is trend line break. Look at this trend line break, guys. Look at this trend line break. Look at this trend line break. Now, price just breaks the trend line with a powerful candlestick. What is the next thing you do? You enter just like this. Put your this in here, put your SL here, and you write it. This is giving you exactly 1:2. Exactly 1 to 2 weeks to reward. Very simple. So even a newbie that is coming to this market for the very first time will smash 1 to 2 on this trade. Look at five confluences that was found to take before taking this trade. That makes it an A plus setup. No mistakes about it. A plus setup. No mistakes about it. Very sound entry. Once you take this kind of entry, it's a must. If you take this kind of entry times 10, you are sure to win like 9 or even the 10 or the 10 over 10. You are very sure to win like 9 times out of 10, or you're winning the 10 over 10. This is what we do here. Okay. This is exactly what I do here. Now, did I show you any indicator? Did I do any indicator? Did I show you moving average crossover? Was there anything like RSI? Although you can using RSI, you can also be, you can use RSI too. Look at this. RSI is already giving us a bullish divergence. The price made a double bottom, but the indicator made a higher low. That's a sign that the market will buy. But regardless, I know that it will buy. I already know that it will buy. Divergence, or maybe using the RSI, it's a different confirmation altogether. We're looking at my chart, I just know. You get it? But I don't want you to start with using divergent or using indicators because it is just useless. So what's the point looking for other complicated things? Simple thing. Now, this is exactly how you can trade comfortably. I believe that you know this. So look at what I could give to you for free. I could give you this thing for free. So imagine when you pay me to teach you. Imagine when you sign up from the Oracle University. Imagine when you join my prize action university. How sound will you be? Think about it for a second and subscribe. Now, if you have any question you want to ask me, anything you want to ask after this video, and you don't want to drop it in the comment section, you can message me directly. Follow me on Instagram, and you can follow me on Instagram. You can follow me on X, on Twitter. Okay, I reply almost immediately once you message me. Ask anything, I'll reply to you. Now, the next thing is if you have any question you want to ask me, but you feel like you're comfortable on the comment section, you're free. Use the comment section, message me, or if you want me to make any kind of video for you, just message me there directly. All right. So that's all for now. That's all for now. But if you have any friend that is struggling, you have friends that are struggling traders, just do well to invite them to this channel. I will do the teaching. Let me teach them how to trade for real. Okay. Bring them to me. Let me do the teaching. Now, this is all for this video. See you on the next one.